So profit maximizing rule. If marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost, do it. If marginal revenue less than marginal cost, don't. I think we're starting a new chapter, not I think, the new chapter, perfectly competitive markets is starting from now on. With perfectly competitive markets or firms, there's so much competition that all the firms are price takers. So price takers is basically when there is competition on something, if there are too many firms selling the same thing, then they're price takers, which means that they cannot decide the price of the product. The market has too many competitors, too many people are selling the same thing, that market determines the price. Right? So something like gas station. We talked about this before, that if there are like 5 gas stations on a street, they're all going to be charging pretty much the same price. You know, maybe 1 cent or 2 cents above or low. Not drastically different from each other. Why? Because there's competition. Because if one gas station does decide to charge a crazy like high price, nobody's going to go there, right? Because he has so much competition that people would just prefer going to other stations. So competitive markets are price takers. They do not have the ability, or they do not have the say in deciding the price, because there's so much competition in the market that the market just decides it. In competitive markets, profits are, the profit margin is low. Why is the profit margin low in competitive markets? Because so many people are selling the same thing, you have to charge a lower price. You have to you get a lower profit margin. That's why your profits are also low. In future, we'll be talking about monopoly, and there are some markets that have monopoly on certain things, and they are not price takers. They are price setters. They set the price. They have the power to charge a very high price for a product. Why? Because no one else is selling that product. So when you have that kind of power, your profit margin is much higher, and you have the ability to set the price. because you are at an advantageous position. You have a unique product that no one else has, right? But right now we're talking about competitive markets. And this whole chapter is about competitive markets. Yeah.
So in a market where it's flooded with a bunch of sellers, and you're one of them, is it better to just like leave the market?
Yeah, so there will be a certain, and this is what we're going to talk about in this chapter, that at a certain point people get out of market because there's like zero profit, and when there is profit, people jump in the market. So that's what we're going to discuss. When is the time when people jump out of it? When is the time when they come in? When there is profit, they'll jump in the market. When there's zero economic profit, they'll jump out of it. So we know that competitive markets, firms are price takers. They take the price the market decides for them. Everybody is selling for the same price, right? So for example, price of a product is $50. Quantity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total revenue. Actually, I'm sorry, I forgot to put 0 on it. Quantity 0, 1, 2, 3. Let me do it here. Can you calculate marginal revenue for me? Marginal revenue is equals to change in total revenue divided by change in quantity. For the first one, the change in total revenue is 50 divided by change in quantity is 1, so it's 50. For the second one, change in quantity is how much? Just 1, right? Because we're going from 1 to 2. So, and change in total revenue is 50, so 50 divided by 1 is still 50. For the third one, still 50, 50, 50. We said the price of the product was $50. When price is constant, marginal revenue will equal to price. So in competitive markets, marginal revenue is equal to price. When price is constant, marginal revenue is equal to price. We're talking about competitive markets here. So characteristics of perfectly competitive markets. number of firms. Large number of firms. Large number of firms. That's why there's competition, right? No single firm can influence the market price. Number 2, type of product. Standardized type of product. So by standardized meaning it's nothing, it's not custom made, or it's not anything cut out for a specific person or something. It's very standard for everybody. That's something that would work for everyone. A product that would work for everyone. Something like that.
Is it similar to price floor and price ceiling?
What?
Is it standardized types of
A standardized type of products.
the quality of products? Or
Standardized, yes. Quality or even the cutout of it is something that would work for everyone or majority of the people. It's nothing customized, not customized. Not customized. Or made for majority. Majority of people, yeah.
So basically, it's like a product that has like a regulated quality control on it.
Regulated quality control.
So like, you wouldn't get like, so like you go to Walmart and you buy a box of cereal. That cereal is probably not going to be like something really special, or like it's going to be.
It's for everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You get the same.
It's a competitive product, yeah. Anybody can sell cereal and make cereal. The degree of barriers, number 3 quality is the low barriers to entry. Which means any new firm will enter if there's potential to make money. So the third characteristic is low barrier to entry. Any firm can enter the market and sell the product if there is potential to make money in the market. And can easily leave out too. And we'll see that once the profits start to decrease in the market, firms do leave out. So an example would be agriculture, right? Large number of people produce vegetables and fruits. It's a standardized product. Everybody can consume it, right? And low barriers to entry. Anybody can start selling veggies and, producing them. Gold is another one. Gold market is competitive. Competitive market. Price is prices are set by market. You can't say I want a higher price for gold. This is a market, supply, demand. This is your equilibrium price, your equilibrium quantity.